Hi John, it's me Harry. We met last week. I'm just here with.
I'm Keishan, I'm going to be helping assistant with you.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, we spoke last week about having a go at one of our balance tests, what's called the Berg Balance test. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Good. Oh, wonderful. Good. So it's just a little test we're going to go through of sort of, a few different movements and things that we want to try and just see how well you get on with it. And we'll basically take a little score and see how well you do. And then this is something we can look back at in the future to see if you're getting better, getting worse. Does that sound good?
Yes.
You don't want that back rest. We want to see how well you can sit without any support, okay? So just want to make sure your feet are nice and comfortable on the ground. Again, if at any point you feel like you're getting a bit uncomfortable or it's a bit too much, let us know. We can finish this off another time. Again, as Keisha mentioned, we're here as well to provide support. So if you feel like you're going to fall over, grab the frame, grab one of us. We don't want you sort of slipping or anything like that happen, okay? Good. So for this first one, I just want you to stand with your arms across your body. Perfect. And just as you're doing right now, we just want to see how well you are at sort of maintaining your own balance. Good.
So here we're looking at John's sitting balance, as it's important for those functional tasks such as dressing, transferring and eating in seated positions. It is also an essential skill to have before standing.
Lovely, that was lovely. So that was quite a long time as well there, so definitely something that's quite good. So for this next one, we're just going to look at how well you sort of get up from seated as well, yeah?
Okay.
So ideally, sort of arms crossed again. We want to see if you can do it sort of without any help, but if you do need to use your arms, please do. Try and go up in any way you can, that's safe.
Here we can see John struggling, so he uses his arms to help him stand.
Good, good. So I need a little bit of help there, but we were nearly there, weren't we?
Yeah.
Good, good. You still feel okay now?
Yes.
Wonderful, good. So like I said, hands on the frame, make sure you're nice and safe, but for a lot of these, we need to be sort of taking the frame away. So for the first one, I'm just want to see, as you are now in sort of your comfortable standing position, just want to see how well you can support that just normally without the frame. So again, we're here nearby. Good, so just without the frame. Again, if you feel like you're going to fall, please do grab it.
John's initially okay, but after just a couple of seconds, John starts to sway and grabs for his frame.
Good, nice. Good, very good. Okay, so the next one is a little bit harder. We're going to be looking at doing the same sort of thing, but we're going to have a narrower stance, so our feet are basically together. And we're going to close our eyes for this one. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Good. So if we start off, we're trying to get the feet a bit closer. I'll give you a bit of help here, yeah? Just push them together. Good. And so as we mentioned, so hands off the frame, and then when you're ready, eyes. Good, good. Yeah, much harder that one, isn't it? Okay, so with this next one now, again, this is useful for using our neck. We want to make sure we're nice and sort of balanced and able to sort of look around us and see our surroundings. Especially we want to be avoiding any things like on the floor, tripping over. So for this one, again, feet sort of just in your normal, comfortable position. And I just want you to take turns. So if you can, looking over your left shoulder first, so just towards.
John is able to look over his left and right shoulder, however this does make him unsteady and he grabs for his frame.
Lovely, lovely. Okay, now this next one again, to do with the turning. So with this one, we're actually going to move our feet with us. So we're going to do a whole 360. So I'll show you what I mean. So sort of standing here, again, take as much time as you need, all the way back round until you're facing the same direction. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect, good. So again, nice and easy. Take your time with this. Again, we're here if you need us.
John is taking smaller steps to turn clockwise and his base of support is quite narrow. However, he doesn't require assistance for this task.
Good. And finishing. Lovely, lovely. That was perfect there. So this next one now, we've done all the ones on the standing, so we're going to be looking at sort of getting you back down into the seat, yeah?
John starts to rush and tries to sit down while holding onto his frame, but is reminded to slow down and not pull on the frame.
Good. So a little bit of a flop there towards the bottom, but that was alright, got you down safely. You still feeling alright?
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, and then so for this last one, we're just looking at what we call a transfer. So how well you can get from sort of one seated position into another one. So yeah, we've got the chair just there. Again, we'll give you some help if you need it, but I'd like to try and get into the chair and then getting back to the bed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good, wonderful. So when you're ready.
Practicing transfers will help John move more independently in his house. The chairs are close together and both physios are nearby due to John being unsteady. But eventually, to progress John, the chairs could be moved further apart.
How'd that feel? Feel alright?
Yes.
Good. And so that is essentially all of it today, John. The transfer one at the end there, it really is quite useful because I know we have mentioned about the wheelchairs and I know you're not sort of too keen for that, but in the future it might be something that might become a little bit more sort of relevant. So things like this are great to sort of keep that independence. You can move around the house, you can get out and about and sort of, keep that independence going. Does that sound okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Wonderful. So we'll have a look at sort of the scores. We'll let you know what it is as well, you know, so you have almost got something to aim for in the future. And, you know, try and beat it a little bit if we can, or, you know, just keep it the same. Does that all sound good?
Yes. Yeah.